Hello again everybody, it's Mel here from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech, and here we are at lesson number 12, and in that short introduction there you probably saw a couple of chords that were unfamiliar to you if you've been following along with my little course. I played the G major, which we've already covered, the C major, which we've already covered, but there were two new chords in there, the B minor and the F major. So those are the two chords that I'm going to be teaching you today. So let's zoom in and let's have a look at the B minor first. For the B minor chord, if you think of our A minor that we did a few lessons ago, which is this shape, where we have the middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, the ring finger 3rd string 2nd fret, and the index finger on the 2nd string of the 1st fret. Now if you swap the fingers around for this A minor chord and play with the ring finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, pinky finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and middle finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and play it like that, we've now got the index finger free. And if we play the A minor like that, then we can simply slide it up. We can move that shape around. And that's what we're going to do here for this B minor. We're going to take that shape and we're going to move up 2 frets so that our middle finger is in the 3rd fret and our little finger and ring fingers are now in the 4th fret. We're just going to play the strings that the fingers are pressing down on here. We're not going to use the 2 lowest strings, so we're not using the low E and we're not using the A. So those 3 notes give us that. And then we want to put the index finger on the high E string, the 1st string in the 2nd fret. And that gives us a B minor chord. We'll move on to the F major. This one's a little bit tricky for some people. We're going to incorporate what we call a bar. Now a bar simply means that we're going to press down 2 of the strings with a single finger. In this case it's going to be the index finger, and we're going to press down the 1st and 2nd strings, the high E and the B, at the 1st fret. So you will need to use the pad a bit of the finger for this. So if you put the tip on the 2nd string as if you were playing a C chord, so you've got this finger in position for a C chord, and then just roll it down so that it's catching this bottom note as well. So we're playing both of those notes with the index finger. So I suggest you practice that for a while first until it feels comfortable. You can get both notes ringing out. And then once we've got that, we're going to take the middle finger and put that on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. So now we've got root here on the high E string at the first fret. That's our F. And then to finish this chord off, we're going to take the ring finger, we're going to put that on the 4th string in the 3rd fret. And that gives us another root note, another F. So all together we have now again, we only want to really play those 4 strings, strings 4, 3, 2 and 1. Doesn't matter too much if you catch the A string, because this chord has an A in it. We have an A there on the 3rd string, but it sounds much nicer with the F in the bass rather than. So try not to catch either of the 2 low strings again when you're playing this chord. Now it may take you a while and a bit of practice on this one because of this bar chord here across the 2 high strings, but just persevere with it. It's not that difficult. You don't need as much pressure as you probably imagine you do. So if you get in this sort of effect where one note is ringing and the other isn't, it's more likely to be because you haven't got the hand in the correct position rather than you not pressing down hard enough. So just lay it a bit flatter, lay this finger a little bit flatter and use the pad more than you would normally do. And you should find it quite easy, and have the thumb about in the middle on the back of the neck. Sorry, you can't see that. There we go. So about there, about in the middle of the back of the neck, and then you can use a pinching motion to give you a bit more pressure to get those 2 strings ringing down, and then it's just a case of stretching these 3rd and ring fingers, sorry, 2nd and ring fingers across to the 2nd and 3rd frets. So that's F major. So once again we've got the index finger pressing down in the 1st fret, the E and the B string, middle finger pressing down the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and the ring finger holding down the 4th string at the 3rd fret. So now you have 2 more chords to add to your list, F major and B minor. In the next lesson, lesson 13, we're going to do the C7 chord and the B major, and that's going to be pretty much it for the open chords. So from that point on, we'll start having a look at how you can start to learn some songs to play, some actual songs, and we'll look at maybe some more strumming patterns, and then from that point we will move on to some more intermediate stuff and learning bar chords and a couple of scales and sort of theory stuff. It's not as scary as it sounds, so I hope you'll join me for lesson 13. That's all for today's lesson. As ever, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and click the little bell notification if you want to carry on following along with these lessons, and I'll see you at lesson 13. Bye for today.